Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have my friend. Introduce yourself.
Hey, name's Connor.
Hey Connor, what did you do today?
Went undefeated with VW.
VW, okay. It's been a while since I've seen a VW go undefeated, especially at my locals. But you're the first to do it. How many rounds did we play today?
5.
5 rounds. It was easy, right?
Go on. No.
For sure. Well, before we get started, you got any deck shout-outs you want to give or anything like that?
Deck shout out to Adam for playtesting with me. Saw him in the finals.
There you go. Yeah, all right.
Judgment motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yeah. No
other shout-outs?
Well, for the deck list, no. But like, I've got a ton of shouts. Everyone at locals, Team COG Discord, because those are the boys. Even though that's Crusadia, but whatever.
Most definitely. Well, look, let's go ahead and get right into the profile, dude.
All right, cool, yo. All right, well, we're doing standard control ratios, so, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 Calhoun, 3 Qinglong, and 2 and 1. 2 Chuches, 1 Zhangwen. So it's just standard ratios. I mean, I don't really need to explain that. And then we got, then we got hand traps. So playing 2 imperm. I'm playing mostly 2s, and then, triple gamma.
I hate that card.
It's really good, first or second. Sometimes they play into it, and you gotta protect your first activation because, you gotta roll with the deck, and the deck's not really consistent. So every time, worst case you use it as a bridge for small world because I'm playing small world.
Oh Lord, small world.
So 2 Ash, 1 Ogre because I guess Telly. I thought Ogre was fine at 1. 2 Nibiru, 2 Droll. I like Droll because it answers a lot of random matchups that are not necessarily meta, but Droll can be really annoying to most decks, so I like main decking it.
Since you're playing so many 2s, you ever thought about crossout?
Could. Crossout probably wouldn't be bad, but I really want as much action as possible.
Okay.
Because crossout, they don't hand trap me, it doesn't matter.
Most definitely.
It could be good in certain situations, but I haven't really tested with it, so could be good.
For sure.
And then so we got spell the random slots now there. So I play 2 E-Telly. You could play 3. I don't think 3's bad or anything. I just like 2 because it doesn't always come up. I feel like 3 is just like you'd rather see someone else. So 2 small world. Don't want to brick on it with 3, so I play small world. Everything pretty much can get you to Lulu. There's not really a way you don't get to Lulu with everything. The 1 Kolbai and then 1 Triple T because I thought, sometimes it's funny to have it as a one of, yes, I know everyone's going to complain about me. Oh, this is 41 cards. Well, that's driver, I guess.
Yeah.
So
hey, look, it works though.
Yeah, it ended up working out today. And then side deck, we had the 1 reboot because certain matchups require it. I was only playing 2 evenlies.
You really are sticking to this 2 thing, huh?
I just don't want to draw multiples, man. I want to try to be as consistent as possible. 2 DD Crows, 1 Featherstorm Duster. 2D barriers that actually didn't come up today at all. 2 anti-spells. Because, so part of the reason you don't care about 2s is you can draw up to 3 cards in your turn when you're looking for your side deck cards, and usually you're going to find stuff. 3 rulers because, some matchups are just hard. And
I don't know why. Yeah, not to get off topic here, but I don't know why. I thought you were about to say Phantasmate the way you were describing it. I was like, oh man. But the 3 Dark Rulers.
Phantasmate's not bad, it's just not the format for it right now.
So Phantasmate.
And the 3rd Nibiru and the 3rd Droll.
Okay.
I just think that the big combo boards are the harder matchups for me. The back row matchups you can play through. You can grind with them. It's just the combo board, so I have a lot of combo hate.
Yeah, when you see the fucking 2
All right, Adam, chill. So extra deck, well, so we have some. The extra deck is very most extra decks in Virtual World is pretty versatile, but I'm playing Croc because I want to draw more cards, I want to see more side deck, I want to see more hand traps stuff. Vermilion's just versatile. Shen because he's obvious. He's the heart of the deck. And then you have your 6s. So GG comes up a lot. He's virtual name, you can target, you know, all that good shit. Coral Dragon, draw cards. Charge, draw cards. And then you play the Zolkin and Crystal Wing package because you don't really have good ways against the Nibiru unless you main cross out, but you know, theory. I do play the 1 Omega because it's huge. If you resolve Gamma on your turn, it's insane. And it's just value. Also, you can make it on your turn with like a Charge Warrior, like any 6, and E-Telly out a Gamma. So you could still make it. It's not a problem. You can also make Crystal Wing the same way with one of your Synchro 6s and then E-Telly out for Gamma.
Okay.
I do play Sigma because certain matchups like Sky Striker has a hard time with this, especially if there's stuff behind him, and then he helps me close out games and stuff, and just favorable levels. And then we get into the XEs, so you know, Gaia and Zeus because I don't need to explain that. M7 because he's just really versatile, can get you back hand traps, you discard for effects, or just bounce stuff, or really versatile, like bounce back Nibiru after you Nibiru them is great. Fan's insane. It answers a lot of matchup problems. It floats. You slap Zeus on top of it. It's great. Fan is awesome. And then play Beyond Sigma. Or Sigma, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I know I'm not playing rank 3s, but whatever. And that's the deck list.
Okay. My chance, do you remember your matchups today?
Game 1, I played against Dino, but that Dino deck wasn't complete, and he was going second, so it wasn't too bad. Chen for shits on him. Match 2, I played against. Who was it? I played against Sky Striker. That was tough. Went to game 3, and just Shen never stuck on the board, but I was able to grind it with him. Match 3 was against Sword Soul. Game 1, he opened his normal board, and I didn't open anything really strong, but I was able to push through.
Yeah, I saw some of that game. You guys went back and forth.
Game 1 in Sword Soul, I went first, and he couldn't break the board. He didn't have a good enough hand. Game 2, he went first. He anti-spell Baron Chijiao, but on the next turn he had nothing after that, and I was able to stall it out a turn, and then I was able to grind with him. Eventually, I got him out of resources.
Yeah, that was a good game too. I remember watching some of that.
Match 4, I played against Matt he was playing Bird Up. I won the die roll.
And you smoked him.
So
game smoked his ass.
Game 1, he just didn't have. Game 1, he barely had any gas. He just had a kit, and that's it. And he set 2 pass, and he had no real interaction except like Crow. Game 2, he went first, and I had nothing. And then game 3, I had full comp. He had only one hand trap, which was Crow, so Crow Chinlong, but I had another name for it. And then I ripped Triple T off the top and ripped his hand. He couldn't play through that.
The one-up, right?
Yeah, the one-up. After I ripped, I had other side cards in there like anti-spell and stuff, but I saw the Triple T and I ripped them.
Yeah.
And that was too much. Put him on 4 cards. And then the last match I played against El Lich Floodgates.
You remood him, you piece of shit.
You won game 1, bro. Chill. So I lost the die roll. He won game 1. We went like 15-ish something minutes. Game 1. Game 2 was both games were huge grind fest. But game 2 I was able to inch it out. Fan coming up clutch, being able to float. Just made it hard for him.
And the thing is about him is like he was one who knew your deck the most, right?
Yeah, we play tested the night before, and I think I won both die rolls the time, like all the die rolls when we were play testing, and he couldn't deal with Chuche because Chuche just inherently outs floodgate decks. They don't have big answers to it. The only answer for him is Conk, or LR Golden Lord Send from hand, but.
Sure.
You know, the matchup is tough. I actually misplayed a really hard game 2, and I honestly don't deserve that match. But I was able to stay in, and I was able to get him out game 2. And then game 3, we went to like time pretty much. But I evenly'd him, and then he couldn't do anything, so it passed. And then I went in and hit him for 15, and then I was going to combo off. He just couldn't. He didn't have it after the evenly. So
Konami refuses to fix time rules.
I think I still would have won, bro.
You would have, but like
just to say we did, right?
just battle phase.
It feels bad. I wasn't trying to game you that like because of time, but like. So anyway, Evenly's really good in tobacco matches.
Most definitely, dude. Well, look, you won the box day. You went undefeated. You played Virtual World. No one else was playing that. No one else expected it too, and it did what it did. Any last comments before we close out?
No. I mean, besides, thanks, Travis, for having me.
It's not a problem, dude. We got more in the future.
If y'all want to check out Mr. Smooth's, or is it Smooth's channel still?
Mr. Smooth.
Yeah, it's Mr. Smooth, and watch how bad I misplay and why I don't deserve to.
I'm gonna have the video up on my channel later on.
Yeah, just make sure you comment. I'll pin your comment.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, peace out, y'all.
All right, you guys take care, guys.